Hey beautiful people, it's Rickita and I'm back with another video. So in this video, I want to teach you guys the number one way you guys can build and increase your credit score in 30 days. So I already have my how to increase your credit score in 60 days, but I want to teach you guys how to do it faster, how to get results faster. And here's some people that actually was able to increase their credit score. Here's some of the results. I wish that I could have had them in a different way and upload them in a different way, but this is the only way I was able to actually add them. So I wanted to show you guys that, just to show you guys that you can definitely increase your credit score, and it can be more than just like the 5 to 10 points that you normally will see. Now here's some results for somebody that was in my 60 points in 60 days. Every week we're checking Credit Karma to see how much your credit score is going up. The goal is to get you 60 points in 60 days. So now let's try to see if you can get your credit score boosted faster than that. So it's a few things that you guys have to do to increase your credit score. So let's actually go into it. Now, a lot of times people just think, oh, I'm just going to get added on as an authorized user on someone else's credit card. And when I do that, my credit score is going to shoot up. Yes, your credit score will shoot up. Your credit score will get higher. It would, get higher, but it's not going to last. It's not sure. So I want you guys to make sure that you guys have at least 4 credit cards on your credit reports. So make sure you guys have 4 credit cards. We have a meeting today with my 60 points in 60 days, and we're going to do this. We have to make sure that everybody have at least 4 credit cards. So I have something here I want to show you guys. I have my blog that I built for you guys so that you can know where these credit cards are at. Now, these are the best credit cards for bad credit. So if you guys have bad credit, definitely check out this video that I once recorded, the best credit cards for bad credit. And then you guys are going to see all of these credit cards on my blog. So if you guys have bad credit, you don't have at least 4 credit cards, then these are the credit cards that you guys can get. You got the Self Visa card. You have the credit builder card. Both of those are not going to check your credit at all. You need to have at least 4 of them. So keep going until you get 4. You got the kickoff credit. Now kickoff, they have a $750 account that you guys can apply for to be added to your credit reports. That is also without a credit check. Discover is secure card. Somebody put on YouTube, I looked at the comment today, they said they got the secure credit card for $200 and they increased it, I think, to like $2,200 or $2,000. That is good, you guys. 8 months it took them. So definitely go ahead and get this secure card. I really suggest you guys get like the Discover is Secure, the Navy Federal. You can also get the Tumo. They're not going to check your credit at all. They can approve you all the way up to $10,000, but they're going to look into your banking history. If they see based off your banking history that they can approve you, then they'll approve you. But they're going to look into your bank account to see like what type of deposits you have. Do you have any negative? Where you are overdrawn or anything like that? So they're going to look at that. Also, the End Reward Secure Card from Navy Federal. This one right here, you can get a $200 secure card, and it's going to graduate to a $2,000 secure card. That is a safe bet. You guys can try to Pedal One Visa if you want to. They are going to check your credit, and they're going to look at your banking history. They can pre-qualify you too, but just, some people are getting it, but some people are not. So it's up to you if you want to try it. Pre-qualify for it first because it's without a hard inquiry. The Capital One Platinum Secure Card, a lot of people are getting approved for this card, and I'm very, very happy for those people. This one is going to be a $200 card, a $200 secure card. Based off your credit, they may tell you to put $49 down. They may tell you to put $49, $99, or $149, or maybe the full $200 down. So I do suggest that you guys go ahead and get that one. Open Sky is a secure credit card. You can get it without a credit check at all, so check that one out. The Discover is Secure Chrome card. This is good for students. They don't care if you don't have any credit history at all, but just use your student email when you sign up for it, when you apply. And like I told you guys, you can get that added as an authorized user to boost your credit score. If you guys can do that and you're a student, you first turn 18 and you're trying to get a credit card, go ahead and be added as an authorized user. And then when your credit score go up, then you can go ahead and apply for this one. You got a great chance of actually getting that one. Credit One Bank is another one you guys can pre-qualify for, but check the fees. Also, these other cards, please check the fees in terms of if there's maintenance fees, if there's going to be annual fees, check to see what these fees are going to be. Mission Lane is good when they can pre-qualify you for that one. Credit Strong is kind of like that self account. This is more of an installment account added to your credit reports. You can apply for that one if you want. The Prosper card, this one can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry, and they can actually tell you the amount they can pre-qualify you for. So definitely check that one out. The Milestone credit card is also a good one that you guys can check out. The Indigo credit card. Check the annual fees. Check all the fees on these. Not Discover, Destiny card. Check the fees. The American Bank. These ones on First Progress Secure card, but definitely check the fees on that. But the first thing is to make sure that you guys have at least 4 credit cards added to your credit report. Now, if you guys have at least 4 credit cards, you're like, Rickita, I'm past all the secure things. Like, that's not even what I need to do. Then I want you guys to check the balance on your credit cards. If you guys have a high balance on your credit cards, and when you look on Credit Karma, if your utilization is not at 5% or below, you need to pay down those credit cards, or you need to do a balance transfer, or you need to apply for another credit card that have a high limit. So I got something for you guys, because that balance transfer and making sure you got credit cards, I'm telling you, this is the most important thing to me, right after making sure that you just paying on time. That's basic, paying on time. Okay, so let's look at all their credit cards. So if you guys have a high balance on your credit cards, try to see if you can pre-qualify for Discover credit cards in general, because they can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry. Now they can do a balance transfer. They mean that they can transfer the balance that's on your other credit cards. They can transfer it to your new Discover cashback card, some other credit cards that they have. So they got the 0% APR for 15 months, and that's on purchases and balance transfer. So definitely try to see if you can do a balance transfer on the Discover card. They have a few of them. So we got the cashback card. You guys can do a balance transfer on. Also, you guys can do a balance transfer on a travel credit card. And then also this is 15 months 0% APR for purchases and your balance transfer. So that's a good one. Another gas and restaurants credit card, a 0% intro APR for 15 months on purchases and balance transfer. So definitely do a balance transfer on that one. And then the NHL card too. You guys can do the 0% intro APR. For 15 months. You guys have so many other credit cards out there that you guys can do a balance transfer with. But the thing is, I love Discover because they can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry, which I like that. Don't tell me you're gonna give me a credit card, or don't let me apply for a credit card. You don't give it to me. Like, tell me yes or no before I apply. So you guys can do a balance transfer with them. You can do it with Citi. You can do it with Chase. You can even ask your local credit union. That's what I did too. I asked my local credit union when I had a high balance on all my credit cards. I asked, can I get a credit card? And my credit score was not good at that time, you guys. They approved me for a $6,000 credit card, and then they transferred the balance on all my credit cards. Now, watch out for this, because some credit unions may tell you, we need you to close your account. So they say need you to close your account. You better double check and think if you really want to do that, because that's going to drop your credit score. Closing an account, or just, when you pay off your card, those different things, it's going to drop your credit score. So check to see if that's something that you even want to do. So now that you guys are transferring the balance, you making sure you have at least 4 credit cards. Wait, one more thing I said I want to show you guys. You guys can also apply for other credit cards. So a credit card you guys can apply for is called the Smile Generation. So the Smile Generation, this one, they give you higher limits, which is why I want to tell you guys about it, because they can approve you for a higher limit. At least I see people, the minimum was getting like $7,500 when they applied for this one. You're not really going to use this. This is like if you want to get your teeth done, or things like that, to get your teeth fixed. But they give you higher limits, which is why I want to tell you guys about it. So if you guys have high utilization, you can't pay down your credit cards, apply for a Smile Generation. And then also apply for, I hope I even say it right, because I've been saying it like this forever, Alpheon. Maybe I need to call them to make sure that I'm saying it right. Now, the Alpheon, you guys can pre-qualify for this one without a hard inquiry. So definitely try to see if you can get this one. This one is probably going to give you at least a $10,000, and they're going to check your Equifax or your Experian credit report. Just make sure you don't have any bankruptcies on there, because they don't like that. Okay. But definitely check to see if you can get approved for this one. They used to have an Alpheon Vision, but I think that they stopped that one. Another one that you guys can do, and this is just to do a balance transfer, you guys can check out the care credit. You guys can try to see if you can get approved for care credit. This is going to be a TransUnion hard pull after they pre-qualify you. So they're going to tell you yes or no on whether or not they can give you this credit card without a hard inquiry. Oh my gosh, I was not sharing my screen this whole time. But you guys heard it. Let me go back and show you. You guys can do the care credit right here. They can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry. Also, I told you guys about the Alpheon. This is here. This is the card here. They can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry. This is over $10,000 most likely. And then also you guys have the Smile Generation. So if you guys have it where you cannot get approved, well, you cannot pay off your credit cards, try to see if you can pre-qualify for these credit cards without a hard inquiry. That is most likely going to be the best thing that you guys can do. Try to see if you can pre-qualify for those credit cards and have them added. Another thing I want you guys to do, if you guys have inquiries on your credit reports that's not supposed to be there, the best way to remove those hard inquiries is by calling the credit bureaus and telling them to remove it. I also have a free dispute letter. If you guys check out my 60 points in 60 days, I have a free dispute letter there to remove those inquiries. If you guys have negative accounts, late payments, charge off, bankruptcies, then you guys need to remove that also. Those collections, you need to remove that from your credit reports. And I have a free dispute letter to remove that from your credit report. So I definitely want you guys to check that out. But that's really the main thing. Now, sometimes you try all these different things and you may have a few collections lingering on your credit reports. I want you guys to have an open mind to possibly settling some of these collections out, especially if they said that they're going to delete it from your credit reports if you pay them. I remember I had portfolio recovery before. They sent me all approved. I couldn't get them removed from my credit reports. They were hard, but I settled with them and they deleted that thing in like 2 weeks and my credit score went up a lot. So I tell people, just please, if you have the option to settle with companies that say that they're going to delete it, go ahead and settle it and get it out the way, because a lot of times you've wasted more time fighting and battling, especially if they have the proof. So keep an open mind to actually just paying off some of those accounts that have the actual proof, and it's nothing you can do. You spent the money, you guys. You spent the money. You need to just move on with your life. Now, the 60 points in 60 days, that's where I'm actually doing meetups and I'm teaching you guys like hands-on how I'm actually doing this. And I'm going through the process with you guys. Like today, we're at class number 2 with the 60 points in 60 days. This time, I have to teach them which credit cards they need to apply for, because today we're applying for these credit cards as a group and then all weekend long. We're also removing them inquiries and then doing balance transfer. So we really want to get approved for credit cards this weekend. We're doing it as a group. This is actually my largest group ever that I have right now, which is really good. And I'm sending them all a personal video. After I get done recording this, I have to record a video of me looking at their credit reports, telling them exactly which credit cards I think they should apply for, which inquiries they need to possibly work on removing. And also, we have class tonight. I'll tell them the steps on how to do these things quicker. So if you guys need that more one-on-one help, you want me to review your credit reports right there with you and make you a video, then definitely make sure you guys sign up for my next class. It's 60 points in 60 days. If you get the membership, as soon as you get the membership, you'll see a link at the top, the first thing, so you can sign up for our next meetup. But hopefully this video was helpful. Use the extra things like I said for you guys. Inquiry removal, use that, is down below. Not only should you guys use that inquiry, use the inquiry removal, use the letter to remove those negative accounts from your credit reports. I hope that this was helpful. I'll definitely see you guys in the next video. And after this, I have to record the live too with all the questions that I'm getting on my channel. So if you guys have questions, drop them down below and you most likely are going to get you a video. See you guys later.